Welcome back one more time tonight at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, which means it's time for our final bracket reveal of the evening. Let's head back over to the big screen to unveil the teams and seeds in our NJCAA Division II Men's Soccer Selection Show presented by Digital Scoreboards. If you watched the D2 Women's Selection Show earlier this evening, it's the same setup, November 16th to the 22nd in the air capital of the world, Wichita, Kansas, played at Shields Stryker Sports Complex. 12 total teams will make the trip. 8 have already cemented their spot with a district champ, while 4 teams that currently sit on the bubble will get in as an at-large bid. Those dozen teams are split into 4 pools of 3, and the winner of each will get a spot in the semifinals. All games will be streamed on the NJCAA Network. Go to njcaa.org/network, and you can sort by championship to find all 15 matches. All right, away we go into the first group of 3. Pool A features the 1, 8, and 12 seeds. The number 1 overall seed at our Division II Men's Soccer National Championship is Phoenix College. Making an appearance in all 6 of the D2 men's soccer tournaments for the Bears, who look to return to the national championship game for the first time since their runner-up finish in 2023. Phoenix is rolling after a 4-2 win over Pima to claim the West District Championship, and they're looking for Tiernan Nicewander to stay hot as he led the Bears with 2 goals in that performance. Joining Phoenix in Pool A is the 8 seed, Jones College. The Bobcats had a lot of accomplishments this year, including an MACCC regular season title and a Gulf South District Championship. It's the first time since 2022 for this Bobcats team, who won a thriller against Hines to punch their ticket, a game that went the distance, finished 1-1, but 8-7 on PKs, thanks to a big save by Joshua Goodwin. Congratulations to Jones on the 8 seed. The last team into this group is the 12 seed, St. Louis CC. The Archers are another team that needed PKs in the district final to make it through, playing a man down and still defeating Parkland to make it to nationals for the second time in the last 6 years, and the first since 2023. Head coach Ricardo Garza earned Region Coach of the Year and will turn to sophomore and the team's leading scorer, Idris El Harak, who has 8 goals on the season. We keep things moving as we head towards Pool B on the opposite side of the bracket with the 2, 7, and 11 seeds. First up, Iowa Lakes. 5 different players scored a goal in the dominant district championship win over Johnson County. The 2023 national champion won the ICCAC regular season along with the region and district tournaments and are eyeing down another championship after a 16-3-1 season. Now over to the 7 seed in our first at-large bid, Pima. The 2021 national champ is seeking their second. The Aztecs finished 16-3-0 and lost the West District final to number 1 Phoenix, but this talented squad is in as an at-large. 7 different players have 5 or more goals this year, led by freshman Leonel Gutierrez with his 21. Okay, time for the last of Pool B. It's the 11 seed, St. Clair. The 15-win Skippers are Northeast District champions and have clinched their first ever national tournament berth. SC4 trailed 2 separate times to Mercer County in the final, but equalized twice before punching their ticket in the penalty shootout. 5 players on this team have 15 or more points, but look for Gabriel Raji, who has 10 goals on the year, to make a difference. Off we go to the 3, 6, and 10 seeds in Pool C. Again, all of the pool play matches will be the 16th through the 18th. The number 3 team in the bracket and the second at-large bid, Mercer County CC. Despite winning their 3rd straight Region 19 championship, the Mustangs came up short in the Northeast District Championship in that PK loss to St. Clair. However, Mercer County will get their shot at making the national championship after ending the season with a 17-0-1 overall record. After tons of accolades, including Region 19 Coach of the Year and Region 19 Tournament MVP, the Mustangs look to make a run for the top in Kansas. Next up is the 6th seed and another at-large bid. Last year's runner-up, Neosho County. The Panthers are one of only 5 teams in D2 with less than 2 losses on the year, and they sport 3 wins against top 15 teams. Callum Nivens has continued to impress, 14 goals in his sophomore season, and he'll aim to bring this squad back to the national title game this campaign. All right, lastly in Pool C is the 10th seed, Pellissippi State. Another Panthers team in this group, PSCC, claimed back-to-back district titles with a win over Georgia Military, and they seek their first title in program history. Athletic Director Brock Evans said, "I am so proud of our men's soccer coaches and student athletes for another wonderful season, and I can't wait to see what they accomplish at the national level. To return to the championship in only our 2nd year in the postseason is incredible." That it is, and the Panthers will battle in this pool against Neosho County and Mercer County. All right, the final group of 3 features the 4, 5, and 9 in Pool D. The 4 seed, CCBC Essex. The Knights secured their spot after defeating Howard CC in dramatic fashion, with freshman Alvaro Acosta scoring the game-winning goal in overtime to make them Mid-Atlantic District champions. Entering the tournament with a 17-4 overall record, the Knights are looking to make their 3rd national championship game appearance in 6 years. They're hoping for a different outcome as they were runners-up back-to-back years in the 2020 and 2021 season. Time for the 5 seed and the final at-large bid. The last committee selection is Northeast CC. The defending champs finished with an overall record of 14-4-1 after suffering a 4-1 loss to Iowa Lakes in the semifinals of the Region 11 tournament. However, that hasn't stopped the Hawks from making another run to the national championship, led by sophomore forward Lynn Valkema. The Hawks will be looking to go back-to-back with the 2024 national tournament head coach Adam Potter, who is looking for his 2nd championship in his 4 seasons as the head man. Final team in Pool D and the final team into this tournament is Madison College. The Wolfpack are coming off a tremendous season as they went undefeated with a record of 18-0-1. Led by star sophomore Nielsen Hudson, who led the team with 12 goals and 28 points. 5 players scored 5 or more goals on the season, and the Wolfpack captured the Midwest District Championship, defeating Triton College 2-0 with a stellar performance from freshman Josh Kiltz. As they enjoy this victory, they have their eyes on something bigger, perhaps winning the national championship. Okay, let's take one more look at the full tournament bracket. In Pool A, we'll see Phoenix, Jones, and St. Louis. Pool B brings together Iowa Lakes, Pima, and St. Clair. The 3rd group, Pool C, has Mercer County, Neosho County, and Pellissippi State. And the final pairing is CCBC Essex, Northeast, and Madison College. As a reminder, all of these games are available on the NJCAA Network, so we hope you tune in November 16th to the 22nd, and that caps off all 4 of our bracket reveals for the evening. Thanks for watching. We've got our Division I and Division II volleyball selection shows presented by Digital Scoreboards at 2 and 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. We'll see you then as we sign off from Charlotte. Have a good night.